Figured I'd record a video where like I actually talk and stuff. Wow, I already messed up. Great. Um, I just wanted to talk about like what I've been doing, what I've been thinking about doing, and then I don't know, my thoughts on some. I don't know. I kind of had like vague ideas of what to talk about, and honestly, I'm just kind of bored and turned on the recorder and wanted to try making a video. Um, I've just been smithing and mining since I came back to the game mostly. Well, like I've been doing other stuff, but like this is mostly what I've been doing, just because like I want GP for other skills. And like what you see in my inventory is pretty much my entire net worth. So it's like a little over 100 mil, I think, or something. But I don't want to run in GP all like I could play an account on my laptop at the same time I'm playing on my phone, technically, but like God, I'm playing badly, right? I should have just smithed instead of instead of doing this, to be honest. It's gonna be hard to talk while doing this, but it doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, like it's just too tedious for me to like run the two devices at the same like, and I know I'm being lazy. Like I know I'm being lazy and I should just do something super AFK like on my laptop while I'm playing, but like I just don't like having the two devices up at the same time. Like I don't like taking my hands off the phone to go do a bunch of bullshit on my like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I've been doing this. Um I think when I last calculated it, like getting 200 mil, well, so I'm at 60 mil Smith already. Well, almost 60 mil Smith already. But I think when I calced it, like getting 200 mil Smith would get me like think it was like 600 or 700 mil maybe, and that's if I alk all the two enders while mining like I'm doing right now, or while doing anything. But um like instead of selling them for 38K or whatever that W whatever the fuck Anvil clan chat buys them for now. I don't even know what they buy them for now. Um God, I'm playing badly. Um but yeah, that's what I've been doing because um like I really want GP and I'm so sick of being broke. But this at the same time, like I don't really enjoy smithing. Like I've been liking learning how to one tick bank with it. Like Tanner and Iden in Discord like gave me some tips to help me bank quicker. So that's been fun. Oh my God, we got a clan chat message. What's it? Okay. I'm not fucking running away. Um what am I doing? What was I saying? What was I fucking saying? Oh yeah, I don't really like smithing, but like I like the one tick banking just because like I like trying to do like the efficient thing and like kind of like the hardest like methods and stuff that you can do, like excluding alts because I can't run alts efficiently, or I can't trade alts efficiently is what I should say. Um, so yeah, I've been liking that. But it's so hard. Like I've been getting better. Like I can do it like I don't know, like I'll do it like I don't even know, like 10 times in a row maybe, and then I'll like fuck up a few and it's just so hard. Like the reason it's hard is because like so like the way I do it, right, is like I have like a rune to ender in my inventory and then I like pre-fire it. Well, so Tanner told me to turn on this true tile thing, the blue tile underneath my feet. And that's been a big help because it helps me see when I can pre-fire the to ender in my inventory to like bank it and when I can like start the action of like actually smithing the two ender. So like so that makes that part easy. So I pre-fire the rune to ender. Because like for anybody who doesn't know, like on mobile, like you have to pre-fire like a lot of the clicks. Like here, like when I'm doing this leather crafting, like I'm clicking the leather before. Well, okay, I did it. I exaggerated the pre-fire there, but like I'm clicking the leather before I finish like mining the rock. I don't really know if it, and then I'm clicking the dialog box too, like before the options fully pop up. I don't really know if it shows up on the recording. Um, but like everything's just like kind of delayed, kind of sort of like stuff involving menus and stuff. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But regardless, I have to pre-fire the clicks. So I do that, and then while I'm like depositing the two-ender, I'm hovering my thumb over like where the runite bars are in my bank. So like the reason it's so hard is because the damn icon, like the bar icon in my bank is so small and I can't resize it and like I'm having to bank without like you don't have time to open the bank and reactively look for the bars and click them, right, and exit the bank. Like you don't have time for that. or like on my phone, I don't have time for that. So I'm banking without looking at the bars. Like I'm looking at my mini map to see when I should like to look at the anvil symbol on the mini map because that's where I click with my right thumb to exit the bank, like to exit the bank quickly. So like I'm staring at the mini map while I'm banking. So like what I have to do because there's no screen markers. Like that's the whole reason it's hard is because there's no screen markers. So I've like you see this like red backpack on the left and then the public like tab at the top, like the letter C in the public at the top, and then where that red backpack like intersect. Like, this drop down is not really doing me any favors here, but like where those intersect is where I like hover my thumb over, and like and like it has to be like pretty pretty precise to be honest, and it's just hard to do. Like it's just hard to do consistently because like if you're off by like a little bit, like you just don't click the bars, and so you have to go back and lose ticks. So like that's been annoying to be honest, but. Like that's like the only hard part about the banking is that I don't have a screen marker for the damn bars. And I like tried like I tried like going on the app store to see if there's like screen marker apps, but I couldn't find anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look some more. But yeah, that's like the only reason it's hard. But I still like that again because there's like a little bit of a skill gap and it's like a challenge to do and it's like something that you can actually focus on for like an otherwise pretty boring method. Um, And then I had to learn this mining method because I want to alk instead of superheat during mining. Because I want to, I want to make money instead of losing money because I'm fucking broke. So, but like I don't want to carry like 30 mil worth of two-handers into the wildy, like to the hobgoblin mine. Like 30 mil is like 800 or so two-handers or whatever, and that's like about how many like I would alk in an hour, like an efficient hour. Um, well, probably be a little bit more than that, but that's like routine. That's like my routine measure, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to do that. Uh, when when I was maxing 99 mining, or like when I was maxing in general, like I was carrying like I was carrying like 60 to 70 million like worth of two-handers into the wildy at one time, like and just praying that nobody would and that nobody would attack me. Because like for anybody who doesn't know, like this is like the first account I've ever played on. Like it's the only account I've ever played on in a meaningful way. Um, like I tried like making it all for like I don't know like 2 hours and like that was it. So like I have no idea like how PVM and PvP like actually works in this game. Like I would have no idea how to protect myself if like somebody like actually tried to attack me. Um, and thankfully nobody like I never saw like anybody try to attack me when I was maxing. But when I came back to the game like I don't know like a month ago at this point or so like 20 days I don't know like a month ago or so at this point like. I was there with like 30 mil, and some guy like my combat level ran by me, and he was like, "What are you alking? What are you alking?" And I just like I ran away because I was fucking terrified. And since then, I've been a little bit paranoid to go back, so I haven't gone back to do that. So I had to learn this instead, and this is like considerably harder to alk during compared to the hobgoblin stuff, just because obviously the leather dialogue like chat box thing as opposed to just clicking the hobgoblin and that's it. It's just like hard to manage switching between the tabs on the left side of my screen and alking while doing all the leather crafting bullshit. Sorry. Um, it's just harder. Like it's just harder. I don't know. It's just harder to do. It's kind of hard to put into words, but it's just harder. But it is a little more like interactive and engaging, I guess. So, there is that. So it's kind of fun. It's like been all right. And then whenever I'm like tired of smithing and I'm sucking right now, I'm sorry. And then I mess up again as I say that. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I'm tired of smithing and mining, I want to check what they're saying. Oh, let's go. I got 15 mil mining. Or I've had this like tracker on. I don't even really remember what I was tracking. Oh, virtual level. Sick. Okay. Sorry. When I'm tired of smithing and mining, um, I just go snow leather fish pretty much. I like kind of like snow fishing. The main reason I'm doing it is just because it's like one of like the two skills that I can get like one to one, like excluding crafting and fire making because I don't have the money for that. But it's like one of the two skills between that and woodcutting that I can actually get one to one in. Well, like, I don't really know how, like, the cooking XP that you're supposed to get, like does it, like, automatically assume I'm supposed to be getting cooking XP, and if I don't, then it's, like, not giving me the full I don't know if that's how it works or if it's just, like, once I go do cooking, I won't get a EHP. I don't really know how it works, but regardless, like, I can get hello, am I lagging? Fuck was that? Um, I don't really know how it works, but like I was saying, like, fishing and woodcutting are, like, the 2 non-viables, like, 2 skills that I can really get one-to-one in, basically. Um, and so that's, like, kind of the main reason I've been doing it. And like I was saying, like, I kinda like snow fishing, but it's just, like, I don't know, like, it's just, like, whatever, like, I'm not, like, crazy passionate about it. Um, but, like, I do wanna get, like, a 96K plus hour of it, like, with an inventory of cakes. I haven't really tried that many times, and I already posted, like, a 95.7K hour or whatever it was, so, like, I think I'll be able to do it once I start, like, routinely going for it. But, like, I swear sometimes you just don't catch fish. Like, sometimes you just don't catch fish, and the fishing spots also, like, fuck you by moving so much, and it's just kind of annoying, I don't know. Like, you'll go, like, 7 attempts without catching a fish, and when you're doing an hour record, it's just, like, the most tilted thing ever. Um, but I do wanna do that. I also wanna like, I tried learning Snowfire, and I swear it was just, like, mechanically, like, impossible, like or, like, the code wouldn't, like, let me do it on my phone, I swear. Like, I watched Inducted and Automology's videos and, like, read the tempo description, and, like, I thought I understood, like, what I was supposed to do. Like, maybe I just didn't understand and misunderstood it. But, like, whenever I would click the fish on the fire, like, nothing would happen. Like it's not like I was missing the hitbox of the fire, right? It's not like I was, like, walking away or, like, not clicking the fire or whatever. Like, I was clicking the fucking fire. And it wouldn't cook the fish, and it like, nothing would happen. I would just sit there, and nothing would happen on the screen, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and it just pissed me off, and I just, like, stopped trying after, like, 30 minutes, I don't know. It was just so annoying, I couldn't figure it out, but, it should be like, I don't know why it wouldn't be possible, like and it's not like I had, like, multiple uncooked fish of one type in my inventory, like, it wasn't that, like, trust me, it wasn't that. Um But I just couldn't figure out. Maybe I'll have to, like, get in, like, VC and, like, stream it, and somebody, like, smart can tell me, like, what to do, or, like, what I'm doing wrong, or I can post on Discord and, like, ask. But I don't know, it was fucking impossible, but, like, I do wanna try it because doing I like doing, like, the efficient stuff. But I wouldn't use, like, an alt to light fires, so I don't really know how good of an hour record I would do. I was considering doing, like, a snow fishing hour where I try to trade myself cakes, because you would only need, like, a few inventories of cakes, like, the entire hour. So I feel like I wouldn't lose that many ticks, but I'd have to, like, practice trading between, like, my laptop and my phone, and I don't know, I would have to practice that, I guess. Um, what else do I wanna talk about? I don't know, I guess I can segue into some other stuff I was thinking of, like, um oh, this guy said grats. I wasn't paying attention. 99 Fletch on RS3 half hour ago. All right, sick, bro. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like the whole reason I've been doing like smithing and mining is because like I want GP because like I want to train RC for the most part. And the prices are so fucking absurd now. Like I remember like when I last played, I swear they were like 1,000 to like 1,400, and now they're like 2,400 or something last I looked. It's just so annoying because, like, solo TRs is, like it's probably the most enjoyable method left in the game for me since Forestry fucking nuked Willows into oblivion and just ruined the method completely. Like, I thought when I came back to the game and I saw that Forestry made it so, like, the trees don't deplete or whatever the fuck, like, I thought I would have even more fun doing Willows because like, oh, I'm not gonna have to worry about getting off cycle, and I could just maintain it and get, like, even more XP, right? And the hour record is, like, a little less RNG to get. But, like, I did it for, like, 15 minutes, and then I realized, like, the whole fun of the method was learning, like, what to do when a specific tree went down at a specific time, and it was like a puzzle, and it was, like, super interactive, and, like, that was the whole fun of it, and now that you're just, like, constantly on cycle, like, it's just, like boring. I don't know. Like it's just like boring. It's as simple as that. Like I don't even hate it because like it's less XP an hour than two tick oaks. Like I don't care about that. Even if it was like even if it, if it was like the same method and like the trees like did deplete, like I would do it because it's only barely slower than oak. So I would still do that. And I hate two tick oaks, bro. Two tick oaks is the most fucking trash method of all time. I hate that shit. Maybe like I just need to like go crazy with the alking during it. And when I was learning the method, I hadn't done this mining method yet, so I didn't really have the muscle memory. Because like they changed like the display for the phone, right? They changed all the stuff. So I didn't really have the muscle memory of switching tabs between the alking yet. Um, so it was like pretty damn hard for me to alk. But I think that after mining and alking, I kind of have the muscle memory down. So hopefully I'd be able to alk quick enough. So maybe that'll make it more fun and more engaging, and maybe I'll go back to that. But I don't know. I fucking hated two tick oaks when I tried it. And also, I would fuck up, like, taking the aggro of the rats. Like, when I was trying to set the method up, I would fuck it up every time I tried. It would take me like 15 minutes to fucking get it, and it was the most tilting thing ever when, like, one of the rats would attack me, and the other would just, like, walk away from me, and then I have to go fucking try it again, like, like, it was pissing it was so annoying. I hated that shit. Alright, what was I talking about? Um, yeah, I wanted to train RC. I want GP for skills. Um, I was like kind of thinking about doing some stupid ass shit like 20 mil base and that like being my goal. Cause like I don't have a goal right now. Like evidently I have no goal. Um, so I was thinking about some dumbass shit like 20 mil base or whatever. Well, I would do 20 mil like non-combats. Well, maybe I would do prayer, but like I wouldn't do melees or range because I hate like AFKing at flesh crawlers. Like well, it's just like I don't like AFKing in general, and like maybe it's because I only play on my phone. But like if I'm opening the app, like I'm opening it to play the game. Like I like I want to be doing like I'm playing the game to play the game. I don't want to just have like have my phone sitting out like doing nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it. Um, I guess I'm like lazy about it, and I should get better about it. But like I just don't like it. Um. What was I talking about? I'm losing my train of thought because I'm like half focusing on this mining and it's like it's pissing me off. Um, but yeah, like I really don't want to AFK the combats to do 20 mil base. I don't I think my like well, so another thing like I thought about was like 200 mil smithing, but like I really can't see myself getting a 200 mil. And like I'm not even that far off smithing and smithing's not even a hard one. But, like, I don't know, like, I just can't see myself doing it. It seems just so, like, overwhelming and just, like, too hard, like, like, it's just simple as that, like, I just can't see myself doing it. I was thinking of maybe setting myself the goal of, like, 100 mil smithing because that's, like, only 40 mil more XP or whatever. Well, I say only, like, but, only 40 mil more XP, but, um, I think that would get me enough money, like, alching all those 2 enders during mining. I think that would give me enough money to like bank most of the 20 mils, I would think. Like I think RC would be only like the hard one, right? But I haven't like calced anything. And I wouldn't do like diamonds or whatever for crafting. So like I don't think it should be like crazy expensive. The only problem is that like bar prices like really suck right now. I swear when I was last playing, they were like 12.3 something K. Like maybe even 12.2 something. Like I swear they were that low. And now they're like 12,450 like plus like when I'm buying them. Like it sucks. But at the same time, like I think nature runes were like 200 GP when I last played, and now they're like half that. They're like 100 or something. So like I guess that's nice, but it still obviously doesn't cut into all of the increase in the bar prices. Um, but I still think like it would give me enough money. So that's like good, I guess, but I really don't know how committed I'll be to smithing because, like I was saying, I really don't enjoy it that much aside from the banking. Um, and then like I'm also thinking about like I want to get top 50 free to play again, top 50 EHP on Temple and free to play again because like I want to clan rank or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's like top 50 is when you get the bronze star. I think maybe I'm wrong. Um, and like so like if I went down that road and like that was my goal. Like, I would just do snow leather fishing because that's like the only method that I can get 1-to-1 with. Well, and I'm not even getting 1-to-1, I assume, because I'm not getting the cooking XP, but let's ignore that. Like the fishing rate is 90K and I can do like 94K hours is what I'm saying. Like routine, like 94K hours is what I'm saying. Um, and then like, because I hate wood cutting, right? I hate the two tick oak, so I wouldn't do that. Um, so I was thinking of doing that, but I'm just not that crazy about fishing and to think about having to do 500 hours of it is just like seems like a lot. And I don't know if I'll do that, but that's at the same time, it's really like kind of disheartening getting like nowhere close to 1-to-1 for doing this mining method. Like I'm losing out on like 10K XP an hour compared to the temple rate, which is like 67K. Like if I'm not like sweating or anything, like I'll do like 57K hours of this. Probably like 55 to 57, to be honest. Like if I'm just like casually playing. I don't even want to look at what it is right now. I'm playing like shit right now. And then if I'm like full focusing, it would be like 58 to 59K probably, if I had to guess. Um, but it's just like really disheartening, like trying to get the top 50 and then doing these two methods between smithing, like because smithing's nowhere close to 1-to-1 for two-handers, obviously. So it's a little disheartening, like going for an EHP goal. So I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep smithing and mining because I want money to train RC. I think it's as simple as that. And then I also want to do, what else do I want to do? I want to do some more hour records. Like, I want to do like the snowfish with cakes, I was saying. I want to do a perfect tick fire making hour. So I feel like that should not be that hard, to be honest. Like, you're just like, you're not banking, right? You're just unloading the logs on the banker. So, like, and then you're just four ticking fires, right? So, like, I don't think it should be that hard. Uh, Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think I've tried it. And I wouldn't like multi-skill in it. So like that's why I think it would be easier. Um, and then I want to get like a crafting hour because like I'm trying to improve my banking skills basically. Like I want to be able to bank efficiently on my phone. And it's really just the problem with no screen markers. It's just a nightmare. It's like a nightmare for RC banking and for, crafting and whatnot. But yeah, I want to do that too. And then maybe I'll pay like a runner to do like a cake mining hour. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't really know how much that would cost and if it would really be worth it, to be honest. Because like, I know Breck did like a mining method where it's like it was like the old like kicking alt, but this time it was like splashing him or something. And then he was also like trading cakes and he was getting like, I don't really remember what he was getting, like 70 plus, 75, 70 something. So, and like cake mining alone would only be like, what, 70K or something? I don't know, whatever. Like it wouldn't be a great hour is my point. I was thinking of doing that stuff. I was thinking of like trying to get into the Temple 6 hour records, but like I'm just bad at it, to be honest. Like, and I don't like playing on my phone shouldn't like be an excuse for that, right? Well, like what I mean by I'm bad at is like I can only play for like 3 hours and then I like stop and I like fail every time I try a 6 hour. I just play for 3 hours and I just stop. Um, and like I'm just staring at a screen, right? It shouldn't be an excuse that I'm on my phone, like I'm staring at a screen just like you guys are staring at a computer screen. So like I don't really know why I'm just trash at it, but like maybe I'll try to improve that. And I would only be able to like compete on the fishing and woodcutting record. Well, I wouldn't even really be able to compete on the fishing record. Like it would just be like a top 10 like record and it would just kind of be like for a personal thing. But like woodcutting, like in theory, I mean, in theory, anybody can do perfect tick, right? You're just clicking the fucking log in the tree and it's mind-numbingly boring. But like in theory, you could do it, or like in theory, I could do it. Um, so I was thinking of trying those just because like the temple records are so much more like I don't know prestigious. I guess that's probably not even the right word. Um, Compared to our like free to play Discord hour records. So I was thinking of doing that, but like it's just so hard. It's just so much harder. Um, what else? Um. I don't know, like, I really need to get better at AFKing, to be honest, because like I really do want to get the top 50 free to play, like I was saying, and like I just need to AFK for that because it's like such a big chunk of the EHP of like most people's accounts, and it's such like a great way to rise up the ranks, and like I really need to do it, and like for anybody who doesn't know, like I'm in law school. I'm in my second year of law school. And there's 3 years to law school. So like I still have a considerable amount of studying left. So like I should be AFKing during that. But like not to sound like a nerd fucking weirdo, but like I don't like having my phone open like while I'm like reading and studying. Like even if it's flesh crawlers, like I don't want to like manage the scepter drops and like re-aggroing. Like like I just don't want my phone like I don't know, it's as simple as that. Like I don't want my phone like near me. Like I put my phone like I put my phone like away from my desk like while like I just don't want it near me. I don't know. It's as simple as that. Like I don't want it near me. Um but like if I am serious about rising up the ranks, like I do need to do that because like I can't really like get like 5 EHP of like fishing, for example, like per day without AFKing. So like I it's just I hate fucking I hate having my phone open if I'm not playing the game. But I need to get better at it. I think that's about it for like my current like ideas. I don't know. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about, like I want to talk about this when I was talking about like mining and stuff. So like I saw the discussion about like a 3 tick item in free to play or whatever. And then I heard like on the free to play podcast them like mention like the gnome cube or whatever, like in passing. So I went to go watch this like Sebe guy's like podcast with Automelogy where he talked about it. And like, well, like I just had to vent about this. Like I just like this guy's opinion like made no sense to me. And it was just like the dumbest thing. Like it was just so dumb, his argument. Like he was saying like well, like the whole thing is that like the clicks on the knife and log, like they do have a point. Like they're not like pointless clicks, right? Like the whole point of tick manip is like you're starting like a real action in the game and then canceling it like to take advantage of the code or whatever, right? Like that's probably a terrible explanation of it, but like what I'm doing here, right? Like I'm actually like leather crafting. Like I'm starting the action of like doing a real thing of leather crafting and then I'm canceling it to mine faster, right? And then like you're clicking the knife on the log to like make some bullshit. Like I don't even know what like you're actually making when you're doing knife log, but like you're making something, right? Like you're doing like a real thing in the game, and then you're canceling it like by doing another thing. Like so like you're doing an actual thing. Like the 2 clicks do have a point. So like I don't get his argument of just like, oh, you should just magically be able to start a 3 tick cycle in your inventory for no apparent reason. Like I just didn't understand it. Like, and then what they were talking about, like with a stackable food item, like purple, what is like purple something, purple sweets. I think it's purple sweets. I'm hoping that's right. Like, I thought that like was like a better argument, and like it should be like that, where it should be like expensive and cost GP if you want to be able to just start a 3 tick, or if you want to just be able to do like a 3 tick cycle like with 1 click. Like, I thought that was a pretty good idea, like to just make it have it be a GP sync. Um, Having said all that, like I do want a 3 tick inventory item in free to play, like like because I want to be able to do efficient mining without trading alts, and I want to be able to do efficient. Well, I guess it wouldn't still be efficient fishing because I wouldn't be cooking, but you get what I mean. Like 3 tick cooking or 3 tick fishing without having to get off cycle with the leather. Um, it's like that would be really nice. Um, but like it shouldn't just be like, oh, I magically start this cycle by doing 1 click. Like it should be like what I'm doing now, right? Like your leather crafting and oh, like maybe just like this leather item is like starts a 3 tick cycle instead of a 4 tick, but like shouldn't just be some like random ass thing that happens for no reason. I just thought his opinion was fucking stupid. I just wanted to I just wanted to say that. I don't know. Um, what else did I want to talk about? Um, oh yeah, I kind of wanted to like give my fucking. I said this in Discord after watching the free to play podcast. Like I kind of gave my opinion on like the current state of regs EHP, and like I know that my opinion is like self-serving and completely biased, and like it's just wrong. Like my opinion is flat out wrong. Like I recognize that, but but like it's still my opinion. I still want to say it. Um, like, I just think that the current state of regs EHP is just the dumbest thing ever fucking assembled. Like, it's just so stupid to me. Like, right now, you need alts to get 1 to 1 in every skill except for what? Except for crafting, fire making, wood cutting, and then maybe fishing you don't need alts for, but I don't know if the rate assumes that you have an alt lighting fires for you. I don't really know. Or if you're like cutting the logs, I don't really know what the rate assumes. But yeah, it's like you can only do 3 or 4 skills without alts to get 1 to 1. Like I just think that doesn't make like yeah, it makes sense. Like yeah, it's efficient. Like fuck off, it's efficient. I get it. But like EHP should be about like you're comparing across game modes, right? Like it's a way of standardizing across game modes to compare accounts. Like and like I think that EHP should be like indicative of like the effort being put in, like being put in by like quote unquote like efficient players. Like and I'm using that in the sense of not like the tempo like EHP method like doers. Like I'm using like efficient in the sense like you're doing like tick manip and doing like multi-skilling and things that like I can't even put into words, but like you're doing like tick manip and like being like I can't even put it into words. Like you're doing tick manip and like paying attention to the game fully and doing things that don't waste a lot of time is like what I'm trying to say. Like it should be about comparing effort among those people and like just if five fucking regs like want to get over EHP by doing these bullshit alt methods, like power to them. Like they deserve it. Like they deserve it. They should get over EHP. Like it, and it's like two people that like I could only name two people that do the temple alt bullshit methods. Like it's Halcyon and Freck are like the only two people I can think of that would do those methods. And like they deserve to get over. Like they should just get over. Like I get that like you need to penalize regs for not playing like them two. Like and that like I get that you need to penalize them, but it's the fact that the reg rates penalize regs so much. It's not like they're barely penalizing regs for doing slightly less efficient methods. It's like the penalty for not doing those methods is insanely high. Like you're missing out on so much EHP. Like for the method I'm doing right now, like the penalty is so high in my opinion. Like this method is not that inefficient. Like I'm gaining magic. Like I know magic is 0 time. Like fuck off. But like this method in my opinion is not inefficient. I'm doing tick manip. It's high intensity. I'm alking. I'm getting GP. Like I'm being penalized so much by doing this method. And like I just think the penalty for not doing those alt methods is absurd. And it's not even like I'm advocating for like AFK or like more lenient rates. I just think that the alt trading method is just it's not indicative of how the game is played even remotely. Like it only represents how like two people in the entire game mode play the game. And I just think that's like a fundamentally flawed approach to doing the EHP. If like nobody does it. Nobody does that fucking bullshit. I just think it's so dumb. I don't know. I just had to vent and like get that off my chest. And that's like I don't know that like and again I know my opinion's wrong and it's self-serving and it's stupid and yeah, but like I just had to vent because I think it's dumb and and I just wanted to speak on it. I think that's the end of my rant. I don't think I'll go on after that. Um, what else did I want to talk about? I also wanted to talk about like what was it? I just forgot. Oh, right. Like there's been like some drama about like fucking drama about like the like survey that they sent out or something about like ads and like membership changes or whatever. Um and like what like I just hate how everybody gets so mad and there's so much like outrage and like debate over stuff that's like clearly not gonna fucking happen and like not gonna break the game. Like they're like if I'm mining, they're never gonna put in a fucking pop-up ad that stops me from mining. Like that's never gonna happen. Like like that's it's never gonna happen. And like so why are people so mad about it? And why do people like I don't know. It just makes me mad to see people get mad about stuff that is never like all right, maybe I'm wrong and maybe it'll happen and like in a year I'll look like a dumbass and I'll be closing out of 5 pop-up ads every hour. But like that shit's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Like it's as simple as that. Like they're not gonna ruin their game by doing that. Oh my God, it made me so annoyed to see that whole fucking all of that fake ass outrage, or not fake outrage, but like stupid ass outrage about it. Um, this kind of ties into like another thing I wanted to talk about. Like I feel like everybody like in the free to play community and like in the like quote unquote high level community, like I feel like people like lose sight of how like we're not indicative of like the experience of like everybody else has with the game. Like the hours we put in and like our experience in playing the game is just not similar. And like when everybody says like Jagex is like ruining the game by like updating it and like putting in new content and stuff, like I feel like it's just an overreaction and it's just not like the most reasonable viewpoint. Like we're such a small percentage of the player base and like the casual like person, like they want new and engaging stuff. It, and and if they're only playing like 5 to 10 hours a week and like they're getting off work and they're just playing for like 30 minutes to an hour, like I can sympathize with them not wanting to do like 200-hour grinds and them wanting to do like some easier stuff and progressing more quickly. Like I can sympathize with that. And like I understand the argument of if you make everything AFK and easy to achieve, like easier to achieve and quicker to achieve, like people will just achieve it and then stop playing, right? Like it'll be less about the grind. Like you'll just get the thing and you'll be like, "Oh, I have it. Now I'm kind of like less interested in playing," right? Like I get that view, but like there needs to be like a hybrid. Like it can't be all or nothing. Like there can't just be no updates and or like updates that completely like break scaling methods, obviously. But like nothing ever like breaks free to play. That's another thing that I quickly want to mention. Like everybody in free to play always freaks out that the update is going to break the game, and I swear, in the entire time I've been playing, an update has never broken the game. All right, except Forestry, because Forestry has ruined 2.66 Willows for me, and it ruined the game for me. But aside from Forestry, like they never break free to play, and it's so annoying watching people like get so worked up over possible updates that never fucking even like the run energy thing. Like, well, I wasn't really around to like see that happening in live time. I just got like, seen like podcasts and stuff like talking about it, but it seems like people overreacted about that too. Um, but what was I saying? Like just about the updates in general. Like I really don't think it's that bad of a thing for Jagex to like try to contribute to the longevity of their game by updating it and giving new engaging content to cater towards more casual players. Like, I think the idea that this casual person is just like an evil thing that should never be catered to by Jagex is, I just think that's unreasonable and it just doesn't make the most sense. And again, I get that RuneScape is supposed to be a grindy game and that supposedly the player base does value that, but I don't know. I just think there needs to be a medium between it and people need to understand that it's it's still a business and like Jagex needs to do what they think is in the best interest for the game. And I really don't think that they're actively trying to ruin their game. Like they would never try to ruin their fucking game. Like unless their game is just like completely like on the way out and they're just like kind of cash grabbing like with those membership changes or whatever. Like that's the only thing I could see because I know some other games have done that that I've played personally. But like I really just think that people just shit on Jagex just because it's like so easy to do and such an easy thing to say. And I just think that it's a little annoying to see, to be honest. Um, I don't know how long I've been recording for. I guess like one last thing I wanted to talk about was like the 2004scape thing. Because like I don't have like an opinion on it or anything. Like I just wanted to talk about it. And I'm not gonna play it because like like I didn't play back then, so I don't like care about the nostalgia or whatever. But like I'm just worried that these people like spent so much time and effort like making such a cool thing. One, just for Jagex to take it away immediately because they're obviously using everything of Jagex's. Um, but like aside from that, I'm also worried that like I'm just worried people aren't gonna play it like for an extended period of time. I mean, like I feel like, well, so I guess a question I had like is the target audience just supposed to be like a niche audience, right? Like is it just supposed to be our community and like the high level community and like people like that? Or is it supposed to be like for like is it intended to appeal to like a mass amount of people? Because like if the hope that it's gonna attract a massive amount of player base, like realistically, I just don't see it happening. Like in my opinion, like people are so blinded by like the experience that they had in the past just because of like the state that they were at, like like when they were playing, like when they were a kid, like and everything was great and it was so much fun. I think that like in general, like people just tend to overrate that. Like I'm not talking about in RuneScape, I'm just talking about like in general, people tend to overrate that. And when they go back to doing those things like as an adult or as an older person, like it just doesn't hit the same. Like you do get that feeling of like, oh my God, this was so fun. Like you'll like for in the context of 2004scape, like I feel like people will, walk around the game for like 2 hours, do a method for like 15 minutes and be like, oh yeah, this was so fun. I remember doing this. This was so much fun at the time. And then they'll do it for like 15 more minutes and realize like the quality of life that we have now and the content that we have now is like infinitely like more engaging and interesting and easier. And I just feel like that's like going to be the experience of like the casual person who plays it. Like I can see people in the high level community playing it like more, right? But they're not going to sacrifice their old school games for it. Like I don't think anybody will do that. Just because it wouldn't make any sense to do that because the game could be taken offline at any time or whatever, right? Like 2004scape, I mean. But I don't know. Like I'm just worried that these people put in so much effort, like developing such a cool and like intricate and difficult project, and they're just not going to get like the recognition that it deserves. And I don't know. It's just kind of it's just kind of depressing for me to think about. I don't know. But like it is such a cool project, and like I respect all the effort that they're putting into it, and I think it's a super cool thing to take on. And I don't know. I'm just like worried about the challenges that it has. I think that's like all I had on my mind. It's pretty much just stuff that I had while watching the free to play podcast that and I just like wanted to talk about. Um, I think I'll just end the video there. I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. Let me finish this cycle. All right, I hit the alk. Wow, I didn't fuck up. Amazing. Wait, let me check how badly I played. Where is it? 55K. Fuck me, man. I played like all right, whatever. I'm gonna end the video here.